When recording Zoom meetings for the purpose of posting those for large audiences to view, we want to alter our recording settings just a bit. So once you're in your Zoom account, you want to go over here to the Settings tab. Under Settings, you then want to find your recording settings at the top. Now you'll notice that my settings are set to the default settings that we use for district Zoom accounts. But the thing that we would like to change when we're recording a meeting that does not have a live audience, but is one that large audiences will access after the fact, is we want to change this option that says Record Active Speaker Gallery View and Shared Screen separately. I'm going to unclick that, and I'd like to select instead Record Gallery View with Shared Screen. This is going to record all of my hosts or live meeting participants. So for example, if I have the administrative staff of the campus there to discuss a certain topic that I'm recording, all of their squares would show with this option. If you just want to record one active speaker with the shared screen, then you can choose the first one. I would recommend the second one if you have more than one or two hosts. So that's the main change you want to make in your recording setting. You also want to ensure that you turn automatic recording off. Okay, and so this will give you time to get the meeting set up, and then you don't have that automatic recording at the start of the meeting. Once I've done this, I do want to make sure I hit the Save button, and then I'll go ahead and host my meeting. And when I'm finished with that meeting, if I come back into my Zoom account and I click on Recordings, you'll see that I have recordings of past meetings here. I can go in to get my recording by clicking on the name of the recording. And once I do that, I can go and I can hit the download button and I can download that file. And then once I download that file, the recommendation is for you to upload that into a YouTube account where it can be broadcast and the link can be shared to a larger audience. If you are not publishing your recording for a large audience and it's just a small audience, like maybe just a classroom, you are able to save that into your Google Drive and share a Google Drive file link instead. We do not recommend for larger audience that you share a Google Drive file link simply because it does take some time for that video to stream and load. And by loading it into YouTube, it'll load much faster for your viewers. Once you are finished with your recording and you've downloaded it and put it in the proper place, you can go back to your main recordings screen. And then if you are ready to delete that, you can either select here and select Delete Selected, or if you hit the More button, you can also hit the Delete button here. Don't forget that once you're finished to go back to your settings and be sure that you change your recording settings under the recording menu to ensure you're not recording student faces on future recordings. Remember, we changed our recording options to show either the active speaker or the gallery view with the shared screen. When you're recording students, you want to be extra careful to not record their faces, especially on anything that you are going to publish for the class or for parent viewing. And so we want to make sure that we change this back and we uncheck gallery view so that student faces in Zoom meetings in the future are not recorded. If your students are going to be participating, then you'll also want to uncheck that active speaker box. But if it's just you, then you can leave that checked. But definitely make sure you adjust those settings at the end. And then if you have any questions at all about recording Zoom meetings, please reach out to your instructional technologist on your campus. We're always happy to help. Thank you.